So welcome to the Virtual Cheese Awards 2021, showcasing the best of British cheese. I'm Louisa from Good Sense Research, and I'm looking after the session today. The class that we will now be judging is the best white mould cheese, of which there are 3 entries into this class. I'm joined today by 2 expert judges, who are Colley and Tracey. And if Colley could just introduce herself.
Hi everybody, I'm Holly Shackleton. I'm the editor of Speciality Food magazine, and this is my second time judging for the Virtual Cheese Awards, and I'm very happy to say that we're also the media sponsors for the awards.
And Tracey, could you just introduce yourself, please?
Hi, hello, I'm Tracey Colley from the Academy of Cheese. Been working in the cheese industry for 19 years.
Thank you. And this class is sponsored by the Cheese Merchant, and the judges will be scoring the cheeses on 5 separate attributes, and at the end of this session I will be announcing the winner, who will go through to next week's session on the 7th of May. So the first entry we will be going through is 1015.
1015, I've got that, a little round.
Yeah.
White mould cheese. Poppy pack. Looks nice, Holly.
Yeah, really pretty.
It's like what it should do. Feels quite firm. Is yours quite firm, or?
I feel like there'll be a bit of around the edge.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, wow.
Goat's milk cheese.
Yeah.
Very white paste inside.
Smells beautiful as well.
Yeah, nice aroma. Slightly sweet.
Mm. Really nice texture. I like that it has the kind of goo around the more chalky insides, but it's still holding its shape within the rind. Really nice.
Gorgeous flavour. So it's got a sweet nutty to begin with, and then as it lingers in your mouth, it goes into I'm not going to say it until you've tasted it.
Yeah.
It's got a really nice acidity, so you've got almost like pear drops. So a bit more than lemon acidity. Do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Really
lovely length.
Yeah, really kind of fresh flavour, especially in the kind of chalky middle.
Lovely. Appearance, I'd go 8.
I think 8. I think it's what you'd expect.
Aroma, I'd go
7.5,
8.
7.5, I think. It doesn't have as many layers as the flavour.
True to type, so we're white moulded cheese, so yeah, it's good. I think I was going to be disappointed if that had been a cow's milk white moulded cheese, but because it's goat's cheese and it is firmer, it's got so much going for it once you get inside. I was thinking, it's underripe, but actually it's stunning. Still lots and lots of flavour. I would go
8.5 for me, I think.
Yeah, and is that for true to type? Yeah.
Yes.
And then texture, the paste.
I think 8.5 again.
It's almost got this translucent whiteness to it. Okay, I agree with you. And flavour, I really, really like. I think I would go 8 or 8.5. I'm not going to eat anymore because cheese.
I think
8.5.
8 flavour for me.
Okay, done. Beautiful. I've got a little snicket.
Excellent. Okay, then, so the next one to be judging is 1107.
1107. Got here a little brick shape. So a little brick shape white moulded cheese. Fairly firm again.
I love the shape of it.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of kind of, I think this is from the wrapper, little sort of brown marks.
Yeah. I can see on the ends where the paper's been folded over, the wax paper.
And I've got quite a lot of ammonia on that actually. A lot of the aroma on the rind is very ammonia-y.
Yeah.
And then cut through. Oh, again, goat's cheese, I'd say. I don't think it's sheep's milk. I'd say it's goat's. But I'm very overpowered by the ammonia. It's a new name, ammonia. Ammonia on the rind and on the inside.
Tastes very salty to me.
I really like the texture. So what should we go on in appearance? I think I'm going to have to mark it down because of the brown and the way it's been packaged. They maybe need to look at some sort of packaging that might let it breathe a little bit.
Maybe 7.5 for appearance.
Yeah. And then aroma, I was getting completely overpowered by the ammonia.
Yeah.
Again, maybe look at some packaging that would keep it, be able to let it breathe rather than trap it all in. 6.5.
6.5.
Yes, okay. And then true to type, I'd go 6.5 again.
Yeah.
Texture, I really like the texture. The paste is really lovely. It's soft, it melts in the mouth, it's creamy.
I think an 8 for the texture. I think it's pretty good.
And then the flavour, as you say, it's high on salt for me as well. And it's interesting, you and I have been very similar throughout today on bitterness and salt. We haven't had many cheeses. I think this is the second or the third cheese that we've commented that the saltiness.
Yeah.
And I think that's quite surprising. So I don't think we're being biased in any way. I think it really is quite high on the salt.
Yeah. To be honest, there isn't really much else that I'm getting from it. It's mainly the ammonia on the aroma and then the salt in the flavour.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of caramel, caramelized milk on as the aftertaste after the salt. But I would have to go, I think, a 7.5.
Yeah.
On flavour.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, thank you. And then the final cheese in this class is 1108.
1108, again, similar.
Very similar.
Cube-shaped cheese. None of the brown markings so much on this one. Let's see where it's been wrapped though. It's been wrapped quite tightly, which maybe doesn't give the cheese room to breathe. Again, high on the ammonia for me. Ooh, so you got a nice creamy yellow paste. So we're obviously on cow's milk, back to cow's milk, I'd say, with this one.
Yeah.
Just looking at the colour of that paste. Very, very similar. I'd say it's the same cheesemaker.
It's the holes in the cheese are quite attractive, I'd say.
Again, and it's very high on salt for me. Maybe needs to loosen up on the salt. Maybe slowly acidify the cheese more slowly.
I'm getting bitterness as well.
It's interesting because when I took the first bite, I had some quite nice nutty flavours.
Mm.
I know, quite a nice dairy, really sort of vanilla dairy, almost ice cream, and then it went salt.
Yeah.
And bitter. So I love that dairy ice cream flavour, that vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
For appearance, I'd go 7.5 again.
Yeah, that's fine. I quite like the texture.
Sorry?
I quite like the texture. I think maybe 8 for the texture.
Okay. And then aroma, again, sort of strongly by the ammonia, although I've got a little bit of that ice cream now. So maybe go to a 7 on the aroma.
Yeah.
True to type, yes. 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going 8 on texture, so flavour 7.5.
I was thinking lower, maybe 6.5, 7.
Okay.
6.5, I think, just because that bitterness, once it kicks in, is quite overpowering.
Mm.
And it doesn't take long. You don't get much of the kind of ice cream flavours, you say, before the salt kicks in and the bitterness kicks in, and then that kind of wipes your palate, doesn't it?
Well, I thought it might just be the rind, but it's the paste as well. Quite a cute little cheese though. It just needs a bit more work.
I like the shape of it.
Yeah, shape and the texture, fabulous. Okay, you got that, Louisa?
Yeah, I've just done the flavour. Are you going with 6.5 then, or are you sticking with 7?
I've written down 6.5.
6.5. Okay then. Right. So thank you, ladies, for judging those 3 cheeses today. In first place is the first cheese, which was 1015, and they will go through to the category judging next Friday, the 7th of May. And in second place, it was 1107, and third place 1108. So thank you very much for today.
Thank you.
Thank you.